I'm a seven-figure digital marketer that hates digital marketing, so I quit. Yep, you heard that right. Marketing sucks and I hate it. So I figured out a way to build my business a better way. And it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break this down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you may just get caught up in that old terrible marketing trap that I escaped from. So look, this all started with me watching possibly the greatest show of all time, Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But while I was rewatching the Avatar, I was sitting there thinking that I had designed a business for myself that I hated. And I was wondering for like, how can I make this better and actually do something that I enjoy doing each and every single day? And while I was watching the Avatar, if you don't know about the Avatar, there's four major elements that this guy has to master to become like the ultimate warrior on Earth to protect all of Earth and humanity. And it's air, water, earth, and fire. There's four elements. So while I was sitting here watching this show, I was like, okay, if I could break down my business and entrepreneurship into four elements, what would they be? And is there a way that I could master all of them basically within one and become the avatar, right? The ultimate me of online business. So this is what I came up with. So there's four main elements of entrepreneurship. So here at the bottom, you have branding. Here you have marketing, which I hate. Then you have sales. And then you have delegation here at the top. So what most people online are doing on trying to generate traffic or get their digital products and offers and communities in front of people is that they're always thinking about the marketing, which is what I used to do also. And a lot of times, everything to do with marketing, it sucks. I hate it. I hate making short form content. I used to post 3 to 5 short form pieces of content per day. Then I had an infomercial strategy where I posted an additional 5 posts overnight and then deleted them by 6 o'clock a.m. the next morning, and then still posting my 3 to 5 posts per day while posting on stories and going live. And then I was doing live webinars, and I was doing challenges, and then I was doing paid ads. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is exhausting. So I hate marketing. And most people, they think that they hate sales too. But in order to make some money online in your business, you got to sell something to somebody. But the thing about sales is that most people don't like the feeling of being sold to. Emphasis on feeling of being sold to, because people actually love to buy stuff because they buy stuff each and every single day with no complaints. But they just feel like they bought it because they wanted it. It doesn't feel like the stuff that they want to buy, somebody's trying to sell it to them, right? So I was like, okay, I'm sitting here and my sole focus is on marketing, but I realized that I wasn't focusing on building a solid brand, and that's the foundation of everything. And that's why I put it at the bottom, because so many people are thinking about everything that they can do outside of building a solid brand, or what I like to call a micro niche personal brand, because you don't have to be and build the biggest personal brand. You just have to build a micro niche personal brand and show that you can be a trusted authority that solves a problem within a niche. And then you build your micro niche brand around that. So I was like, okay, if I just focus in on the brand, then the marketing and the sales pretty much take care of themselves. Because just think about the last thing that you bought. Why did you buy it? Was it some crazy sales tactic, or was it some clever marketing scheme that got you to buy it? No, it was just because you liked it and you wanted it and you felt like buying it, so you did. And I was like, man, why doesn't Trader Joe's ever have to do any of these crazy marketing tactics and sales tactics to get me to come back week after week after week after week and get their movie theater popcorn? I buy it because I like it, I want it, and I feel like buying it, and it solves a solution to one of my problems. It helps me enjoy my shows late at night because I like to have a good snack when I'm watching my favorite shows and stuff, right? So, look, here's how it goes. So, if you focus in on building your brand, then the marketing and the sales, they pretty much take care of themselves because we're in the trust economy now. So people are buying things from people that they know, like, and trust. And everybody's playing on the even playing field now because all the algorithms, especially here on YouTube, is interest based. So I'll prove it to you. If you just search not even search, just go on your YouTube home screen. You'll see a small creator that you've never heard of occupying the same real estate space as somebody that has a huge audience. YouTube's giving everybody an even playing field. So if you only focus in on content that your target customer base is interested in, then YouTube is going to give you those impressions and put you in front of those people. Now it's on you to come up with some packaging, which is a title and a thumbnail, to make it look interesting or desirable for that person to click. And you can earn that click over the huge creator. You don't have to have a huge audience now. And then delegation is up here at the top, because once you have some money coming in, right, then you can delegate some tasks, whether that be you want to scale and hire a team or hire people to, take some of the brunt off your shoulders, or whether you just want to invest in better softwares, automations, things like that, right? So I was like, what will happen if I just eliminate marketing at all and only focus in on the brand? And I found my my educated hypothesis to be right. The marketing and the sales pretty much took care of themselves when I only focus in on the brand. I don't try to market or sell to anybody. All right. So the reason why this works is because also a micro niche personal brand, it's true leverage today in the trust economy. So since the beginning of mankind, there's also been 4 levels of leverage. All right, so here you have labor, you have capital, you have code, and you have media. So think about this. Since the beginning of time, how did anybody accumulate wealth way back in yonder years, right? They leveraged labor, human capital, slavery, right? That's how a lot of early people started to accumulate wealth. But then once you get to the next level and you get to where a good old, I'm reading this book right now about the biography of John D. Rockefeller. Say you get to the Rockefeller days and all this stuff. How did Rockefeller accumulate his wealth? Well, I'm not going to give you a history lesson, but he was able to leverage capital once we came up with the banking system to basically own the entire world's oil industry, right? And then during that age also, that's when other people started to accumulate their wealth, when it's, we came up with the banking system, whatnot, or what today, fractional reserve banking, right? And even outside of that, you take it a little later than that. How did the new rich or the new billionaires become billionaires, right? Leveraging capital, like the Warren Buffetts and whatnot of the world, leveraging OPM, other people's capital. And then if you think a little later, who were the newer billionaires? How were they becoming the new rich, the new wealthy, the new billionaires? They were doing it through code. That's where you have the Bill Gates come up. That's where you have the Jeff Bezos come up. That's where you have the Mark Zuckerbergs and whatnot. But if you pay attention to right now, who are all the new billionaires? I'm talking the biggest, highest billionaires. How are they becoming billionaires? They're leveraging their media. The Kardashians, say what you want about them. I respect what they've done in business, all right? How did they do it? They leveraged their media. And yeah, the foundation of it, she got a little tape where she's playing naked horizontal twister with somebody. Yeah, but a lot of people out there got those tapes playing horizontal naked twister also. They didn't become a billionaire. There's something behind it, right? But how did all them, Kim, Kylie, all them, they leveraged their personal brand with media. If you don't know who Ryan Reynolds is, he's the actor that plays Deadpool. If you've ever heard or seen the superhero movie Deadpool, if you haven't seen it, great watch also. Most people don't know that Ryan Reynolds is basically a billionaire because he leveraged his YouTube. All that his YouTube is ads for his products that he sold for, I think one of them for 600 something million, another one for 300 million. Like, he's making money by leveraging media with his personal brand. That's why the movie Deadpool even got created. He was trying to get it done for over a decade. They were saying no. He leaked some footage on his YouTube channel. It started a frenzy for fans of the character. And then Disney and Marvel Studios, they went ahead and they greenlight the project. His media is the whole reason why one of Marvel's most successful franchises in their whole Marvel universe even got created, because he was like, man, I'm tired of this. Leaked some stuff on his YouTube channel, right? So even today, people are still accumulating wealth with these 4 levels right here. People are utilizing labor, human capital, whereas now, since people can't just go and put people in slavery, even though crazy to think about it, up until this point, it still does exist in parts of the world. But now people, they leverage human capital for the most part. How? With actual capital, right? But most people may not have access to capital to leverage human capital or human labor, or they may not have that much access to their own capital or to OPM, other people's money, right? And code. Everybody does not have access to code yet. I do think with the advancements of AI, I don't think we're there yet, but in the coming years, you will have access to code just through prompts and stuff, right? But everybody, from this day forth, henceforth and forevermore, we all have access to media. And like I said, the strongest form of media, period, to attach your micro-niche personal brand with is going to be YouTube, because YouTube is the biggest streaming platform, period. It's bigger than Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, HBO Max, all that stuff. And it's the second biggest search engine on the planet, because Google, which is the first, owns YouTube. And like I said, we're in the trust economy now. There's been studies by Google that say that it takes someone on average 7 hours to consume content in order to make a purchasing decision. Where else would somebody be able to make or spend that much time with somebody digesting their content, digesting their philosophies, digesting and how to do certain things to fix the problems that they have in their lives outside of YouTube? And I'm telling you, I've been doing this stuff for a while now. I fired my job April 1st, 2016. I took my business 100% online with digital products in 2020. I've done a lot. I built up social media followings to over 100,000 followers. I've spent over $100,000 in a single month on Facebook ads. I have not seen anything that has the power of YouTube. And the only regret that I have, once I actually quit marketing and only focused in on brand, was that I didn't do it years earlier. So the best time to actually take your brand seriously and build a true digital asset of a YouTube channel is the engine to deliver your digital products, your offers, your communities to the marketplace. The best time to get started was years ago. The second best time is right now, because you can actually build a system for yourself using YouTube as an engine, and system is acronyms, SYSTEM, saving yourself time, energy, and money, to whereas your YouTube system can be working for you each and every single day, nonstop, letting people become aware of your micro niche personal brand, to whereas they can know, like, and trust you and believe in you as being the person that can actually help them with their problems, so you can start to get numbers coming in online in your business, just like all them that you see on the screen right now. And if you're ready to make more working less online from stuff that you already know with a micro niche personal brand, using YouTube as the engine for that, then go ahead and click the link down in the description and join this credit at the top community. And I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But I'm telling you, this stuff works if you work it. Just make the decision to work it. And go ahead and check out this video right here about how you can turn your YouTube into this sales engine and into this system, saving yourself time, energy, and money. It's credited at the top.